Yo,
Yo,
what's good, man?
same old, same old. Another day. Just man, I'm a little bit nervous, but also excited about this, as I feel like it's like a clean slate or an opportunity for a clean slate, man.
Yeah, it'd be nice to start over, right? Give the team
Yeah,
some momentum for sure, man. You've been
yeah,
watching
man.
the Miami debacle?
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, what I expected. I mean, I mean, they're not a good team. So,
they're not.
like, I mean, they have what, like 18 points. I mean, even with Messi, it's gonna. I mean, they have to. Well, they'll probably need to average at least 2 points a game for like the last 12 games.
Yeah,
That's not easy. And Messi's never played with this bad of a team, like
no, no,
by
no.
like a long shot, by like a long shot.
There's a weight of Miami on Messi's shoulders for sure. I was
Yeah,
watching the game, man. It's pretty quiet. That's
yeah,
because all those wannabe fans rolled up, man.
yeah,
You know, like all
yeah,
those movie and basketball players, man. It's like y'all just want to be seen.
yeah, yeah.
So, man, what do you think about tonight?
I mean, I think it's pretty close to what you could expect uh from the lineup. I mean, for the most part, except for the privet move. But I mean, we're out of center backs again, right? Because it's Carujo's out,
Yeah, I
Milanda's
was
out, DJ's out.
the lineup. So we got Kalina obviously in goal. Lindsay, I'm glad Lindsay's playing. Privet. I mean, the poor guy had us, you know.
Yeah,
So hopefully he does all right.
yeah. It's. I mean, it's a tough ask. Ferreira's back. I was 50-50 about whether he's going to start tonight. That's a tough ask. I think like I mean, but again, like I don't know how many other options there are back there right now. I mean, because well, Bill, like
Yeah,
Tuoloma, I mean, God, it's another situation where you had like before with when Sobashinsky didn't get his chance and Byrne was playing center back. Now you've got like pretty much a debutant midfielder playing center
yeah.
back over you. Like Latanzia sends some pretty harsh messages sometimes, man.
But I don't know, man. I just don't get it. I mean, I think if Jones was not injured, I think he starts over Bronico, right? And
Oh,
well,
Jones
he
over
probably,
Bronico in the midfield.
yeah. But then again, I was like, you wonder if he would have put him in for Privet,
Yeah, for
you know?
sure. I think, yeah, for sure. I think pretty much it's like Jones, Carujo, and Milan are all hurt, and so I guess he just didn't want to trust Tuiloma anymore. Although I don't feel like Tuiloma had too many major errors from what I recall in their
No,
last
I
game.
don't.
It was just the whole. I mean, God, it was just the midfield, no composure, no ability to connect anywhere. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
but
I don't know, man. It's interesting. I'm kind of like I'm not sure. I'm kind of agreeing with Carl here, though, right? I mean, Kyle, want us to win, but it's also kind of like let's just get two and out and be done, and
yeah.
need to get that rest, right?
Yep, yep.
Uh,
That would be. I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like there's both sides, right? So they go for it if you end up advancing out of the group, which actually isn't that hard to do. Like
right,
2 out of 3 teams, like pretty much like I mean, potentially a draw in the next 2 matches could maybe get them. Like if FC Dallas beats Charlotte, they draw Necaxa, and then FC Dallas just beats Necaxa
right,
worse, they're in. So they
yeah,
could literally get in with a point with a draw at home.
right,
So I mean, I mean, it's not a hard. I mean, in terms of just format, it's not a hard tournament to advance in. So, like, obviously, I think you still go for it because, like, any kind of momentum, you try to build any kind of momentum at this point,
yeah,
and advancing out of the group, I think would build a little bit of something of some life. But at the
oh,
same
no,
time, if you don't and you're just out, that's kind of where I think expectations are right now. And then you have
yeah,
a month to really get healthy and figure where things are at come the season coming back in mid August. So I think it works out either way, to be honest.
we
Like,
shall see. We shall see. Does the game kick off at 9? Did
yeah,
Messi start on
yeah,
the bench?
yeah.
I
He wasn't playing.
interesting.
Yeah, he wasn't playing.
Sick of all this Messi crap, though.
Him or Joseph weren't playing.
Uh, trying to find.
Dang, that code didn't work.
That's a good question. Do you think at some point the Canadian Premier League will be involved in this? Good question.
I mean, I feel like it's really. I mean, this tournament, just like all of them, are about money in a lot of respects. In terms of like, I mean, what would be the pull of the Canadian Premier? I mean, God. I mean, is there any pull for the Canadian Premier League? Nothing against. I mean,
I don't think so.
It's definitely come a long way from where it was in terms of like obviously the national team has put forward a lot more investment in their academy and in academies and everywhere across, but like across the board. But I just can't imagine like there would be any. I mean, and or just like how would? Sorry, I'm putting in the code to get the game.
Be tonight.
But like, I mean, I mean, would they even win? Like, what's the value? I mean, because it's just it's a far lower league.
Yeah. No, it's true. I mean, I don't know. I think does it put a smack in the face for the other Canadian teams that are in the MLS?
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, but at least generally they have the funds and the backing to kind of potentially compete. I mean, obviously, Vancouver's an interesting team. I'd say I really like the way they play, and Montreal has been recently, or somewhat, but
against us at least.
But yeah, for sure. But then you've got but they still have the backing. Right? I mean, Toronto invested like $25 million in 2 wingers, so like they're capable. Like if they can spend their money right, they're capable of competing against some Mexican teams. But I just don't think that like any CPL team, they just are never going to have, like, at least right now, they're not going to have the funds to even really push for it. So I just don't know what the value also would be for them. Like, is there a value in like just getting smashed for a couple games? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
isn't that what's going to happen to Charlotte tonight?
Yeah, for sure. But there's going to be MLS teams that advance. So like that's the downside for being one of the bad teams in a league that's competing on the continent.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, man. I know, man. I agree, man. I'm tired of seeing this messy stuff everywhere too, man. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, how much more? And then watch it. I had to mute Jorge. He's one of those, like, he's one of those Taylor Swift girls, man. Like, he's an old Swiftie.
Yeah.
There's
got to be a way to make like a Swiftie messy meme.
Oh, what's that? There's that meme maker thing that they've all been using, right? I'm sure we could do something.
There's one out there. There's a good Swiftie meme we can put a Jorge face on for sure.
Yeah. There been any news about the 2 potential left backs we're looking at? I haven't.
I thought there was a post. I feel like there was a post somewhere about Diarra not going through, but I can't remember. I thought I remember seeing a post today, but there's just so much crap that comes through that I if it doesn't like click, like I'm like, oh yeah, that was important. Like it slips my mind. Yeah. And I was never really like, I didn't mind the Diarra move. But I posted this a while back when people were mentioning first, like George Bello.
Yeah.
Really wanting him for some reason. I mean, I guess he's a young potential talent, but like, God, I mean, if you want to improve the back line, more projects aren't going to help. For me, you got to put in like a veteran catalyst who's like capable.
That goes to the 30 plus again, right?
Yeah. But I mean, but that's the only, like, otherwise, like, we have players in the back line that can maybe grow together if you just give them minutes together, which Lattanzio doesn't. So like, that's another issue. But like, there's the only thing I could think of would be like, if you want a solution on the back line now, for like 11 games that can maybe save you a couple points that can get you in the playoffs. Like a 22-year-old isn't like a 22-year-old left back isn't what's going to do it.
Like, gonna light it up.
Fullbacks are a little bit like, they're just a little less capable. I mean, just where the positionally of like winning you a couple points. I feel like you'd want a veteran leader center back.
Yeah, Miami scored.
They did.
That
Ah,
one,
shit! There
yeah.
goes my gift, dude. There it
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah.
The goat's coming out of the trash can.
Yeah, the meme that we wanted was, maybe like something like Taylor Swift and Top Ben
Yeah,
just being like a schoolgirl, right? Just,
yeah, yeah. Like a
yeah,
classic Swifty,
yeah.
Swifty Jorge Messi collab.
Yeah. So we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah,
Much
that's
as I hate
perfect.
turf, I'm glad we didn't bend over to accommodate. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm glad that we didn't say, all right, we're just gonna put grass in to give Miami the. I mean, I guess if I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Messi is gonna be enough for this team for Miami at least to turn things around, like you were saying earlier.
Yeah, I mean it's just a lot of points, right? And the other thing is like Messi's not going to play defense. Like
Yeah,
there's no way he came to Miami to play D.
yeah,
And then on top of that, like I can't imagine like Iniesta is going to want to play any D. I mean, Jordi Alba might want to play winger, and he might not want to play any D. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of
yeah.
these guys are coming in to play ball with Messi and just like have a last hurrah and have
Right.
fun.
Yeah.
None of that means working hard. They just want to fucking ball. Give them the
Yeah.
ball and let's play with it. Like that's what they want to do. And in MLS, a lot of teams are going to just outwork them. I think.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
gonna be
they're going to
interesting
get
to see if he
outworked
gets
because
frustrated.
they're going to be like 11v7 on defense. That's my guess. Like they're going to be down like 4 dudes.
Yeah, I know.
It's going to be exciting. Like there's a lot
Yeah.
of 4-4s.
Yeah. It will be pretty interesting to see if how frustrated Messi becomes with the game, right? Not having that sort of talent around.
Yeah, yeah. But that also might be why they were like, "Hey, man, we'll bring in Busquets and Iniesta and on, and just at least so you have some other guys who are like at your level in terms of just passing."
Yeah. Miami 26 points out of the last 12 to get in the
Wow.
playoffs.
Yeah. Well, no, that would be because they're at 18, right?
Yeah.
So that gets them. That probably gets them in 44.
Yeah. What did we get last year?
But that's a lot of points. That's like 2.1 points per game or something like that. That's like a lot. I mean, that's a ton of wins.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had 43.
Yeah.
No, 40. Charlotte had 42, I think.
Yeah. So how did Miami get away with this financially? Well, they made obviously Messi's a DP. That one other guy's a DP, right?
Busquets, I think, is a DP.
Yeah, and then I
as
think they
well.
had one that's a U22 initiative or something, right?
Three U22 initiatives, like all 3 of those they signed like 3 young guys from South America. And so that works because of Leo Campana being a young DP. So they have 3 U22 slots open.
Yep.
I mean, they shipped out like a lot of their contracts, and then they got a lot of allocation money from the Kamal Miller trade. For some reason, Montreal paid them to have Kamal Miller, and so, and then so they got a lot of allocation money that way. But that still doesn't cover all. I mean, because I would imagine Jordi Alba is a DP as well, so that you already got 3 or 4. Plus Gregory, the D mid they have, who's been injured pretty much all season. I'm pretty sure he was a DP. So I just don't know what kind of that situation is. My guess, and I was talking to Lee about this offline, is that like I think they could be just like backloading contracts, and then like because the ownership meeting in the All-Star game, based on what Garber said, articles coming out of the Athletic, a bunch of different places have said like there was some pretty ambitious discussions in the ownership meeting, and I imagine that means that they're definitely like pushing for a little bit more roster flexibility to take advantage of the Messi effect over the next couple of years and really take advantage of the fact that more teams are going to be, or more players are going to be interested in coming here. And I mean, the Saudi league is no joke too, right? They're signing a ton of people.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing the Saudi league, man. They're coming in, buying up a lot of the Premier League teams and sort of like back channeling back to Saudi, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's if they keep this up, man, a couple of years, they could really be the league to contend with, right?
Yeah, it depends for me. I mean, because I also see a lot of similarities to China, where like they threw a lot of money at it, and like, man, this is like actually a lot of work to keep this going. And I feel like they just kind of like canned it. And I could totally see Saudi doing this. Like maybe this is like, this is like the fun new project they want to work on and throw their money around a bit.
Yeah.
And then you never know how bought in they are until you see it like 20 years from now, right?
Right.
Like MLS, that's the one thing MLS has done well is they really made sure they invested from the ground up, and all these organizations have like a ton of foundational work done. Like
Yeah, I
they're
mean, but like over
building
there in
communities.
Saudi, it's like all those princes and kings own them, right?
Yep. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So the money's there, and then I guess they
yeah, yeah. They just have
charge
to
more
invest
for a
it and be
barrel of
willing to
oil or
do it.
something. So
Yeah, yeah.
who knows,
We'll
man?
see. We'll see for sure. I think, but I mean, I think, but like you said, like I mean, they are investing a lot of money. So like I think MLS at the same time has got to see that as well and be like, okay, so maybe this is time not only for Messi, but because they have to now kind of compete with Saudi in a different way than they probably anticipated. So like
Yeah,
both of those situations happening at once
yeah,
push for probably some roster rule flexibility at the end of this year. So if that is the case, they could maybe be like backloading Alba's contract or Iniesta's contract or whoever's like just backloading them to be like, all right, we're paying you like below the DP line this year, and then like just unloading a ton of cash for you next year once we have like the 5 DP agreement made or something like that. Like
yeah,
that's the only way I can see it because I do Martinez is a DP as well, but I think somehow he's still on Atlanta's books as a DP. I think they might have just taken him off their books or something, or gotten him out of Atlanta. And then part of the agreement was like he wouldn't be a DP for Miami. I think that's the case. I'm not 100% sure on it.
yeah. They're not very forthcoming with the way like that. Like most of the leagues and the contracts, you sort of hear and understand what's going on, right? But here
Yeah.
at in MLS, it seems to be very secretive.
Yeah, I think a part of that is because there's so many rules. So it's like if you were to be too transparent, you would know too much about what a team is actually capable of negotiating.
Fair.
So like whereas another league, like in
Yeah.
Premier League, it doesn't really matter if you are transparent or not
The
because they're
money
like, well, Chelsea's got 400 mil to spend every transfer window anyway, so
and
it
still
doesn't
can't
really
finish above
affect
10.
anything. Yeah, whereas like if everybody knows that like Charlotte has 400,000 in GAM left, then they know exactly what they can negotiate for transfer
Yeah.
fees and salary, and so it could really impact different teams, and that's one of the. I know that's why they don't ever release allocation money spending. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean they have to be so private about the other stuff, but I'd imagine it all kind of fits in the
Right.
same window. Just like they have so many restrictions that like to release that much information could really
Yeah.
affect
Yeah.
how they can negotiate abroad.
Yeah. You know what
Especially
really
South
drives
America.
me
South
nuts?
America is like they're like tough on the MLS negotiations. So
Yeah.
South America, yeah, that's what I've heard is like they like to tax MLS
Yeah.
clubs.
It just drives me nuts. Like, kickoff was supposed to be at 9.
Yeah.
It's going to kick off at like 9:12.
Yeah, that's where we're at. I mean, God, so I mean, MLS was just starting to get their timing down this season. So I guess Leagues Cup it's just gonna take it's just like the new old MLS in terms of just like getting the timing down.
So
But I do feel like MLS like timing has been better this year.
Would it be beneficial for Charlotte to find a parent club from a league?
Yes.
Where we can get loans from either, or does I don't think they restrict loans like that, but you still get hit with that salary cap though, right? Because you're still buying that guy's salary. Check instantly, right? Check in.
Dang, there's nobody there from Dallas. I guess it's still maybe a little bit early, but their stadium was pretty empty. Oh, Hagar finally got on. I feel like it's been a while, and Neely's on the bench.
Yeah.
I didn't see that before.
Oh, that's great. I'm gonna post that. I'm gonna post this on Twitter.
What happened?
You'll see. Hold on one second.
All right.
Yeah, it's funny.
You got the gift. You got the gift.
Yeah.
That was quick, dude.
Oh man,
Coming in quick.
People show up, man.
You can make a meme about as quick as I can take a selfie, Lucha.
Yeah. Yeah, I just posted it on Twitter. Let's see what happens. But yeah, man, they don't have us really. The bookies at least don't really have us. They got us a 26% chance of winning.
Wait, they got us at a 26% chance
Yeah, of winning.
of winning just this game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they were like a plus. They were definitely the biggest underdogs to win the group. I was checking the betting odds for that. Dallas is the favorite, like plus 110.
Yeah.
Necaxa like plus 170. Charlotte like plus 300. Which, I mean, is to be expected on the form. Although Necaxa honestly is like pretty close to the bottom of the table too. In Liga MX, they haven't been very good. Dallas have been hit or miss. So like, I mean, if you're looking at a group to be in, this is probably one of the more favorable ones.
Yeah.
Dang, dude, it's like so much faster.
Okay.
Like, it started
Oh, it's already off. I know, man. I try not to look at it, but it's like, during the it's good for playback, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to do
Yeah.
about that. I can't make
There's nothing you can do. I mean, yeah, it's like what 30 seconds ahead.
well, even the team's been tweeting though, like kickoff. So
Yeah,
look how empty that stadium is.
yeah, it's well, yeah, 'cause it's not a weekday. It's a Friday. That's crazy. They don't even have seats on one side. Is that just like
Like 6 o'clock,
like
5
a
o'clock.
park? They got like a parking lot at the back of the one side of their behind the goal.
Yeah, we should win this, but yeah, I mean, Charlotte's gonna Charlotte, man.
Yeah,
Charlotte. Ah, that place is empty, man.
yeah,
Like,
dude, they got nobody. That's
yeah,
crazy. That's crazy.
yeah, it's empty as hell. It's like going to an Independence game.
Yeah, that might be the most empty I've seen an away game Charlotte play yet. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got close, dude. I mean, that's empty. There's what like 5,000 on this side. I mean, I guess maybe that's the Sun side, similar to how it is in Charlotte. You like that one. The Volt side is like,
everybody is at Miami.
yeah, they're all getting denied media access right now.
Yeah, isn't that some bullshit, man?
Hercules Gomez couldn't
I
get
know,
in.
I saw that.
Letting in all those TikTokers instead, dude. I cannot believe that bullshit. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, just let them both. I mean, because Hercules, I just can't fathom that. He's like from the U.S. men's national team. Like, I don't know. That was crazy to me when he posted that.
yeah. I feel like Hotman just tweeted like Crown Legacy get bigger crowds than this.
Yeah. I mean, at least on this side, for sure they do. I mean, oh dang, I didn't realize Eric and Lloyd were commentating this game.
Yep.
They've done a few the last month of Charlotte.
Yeah, how do we do typically?
How do we do with them commentating?
Yeah. What's our record with them commentating?
Probably 2 draws. I just,
You probably ain't wrong.
They didn't commentate the Montreal game, right? So I mean,
Right.
it had to be draws.
Yeah. I guess it could have been losses.
No, because it wasn't that long ago. I mean, it was 2 games, like pretty recent. It was like the New
They
York
did the
game. I think.
Cincinnati game, didn't they?
Yeah, I think it was Cincinnati and New York. I think you're right.
I don't know,
All right.
Charlotte. Need y'all to win a game.
Oh, Uzviak was running and Arfield was
There it
passing.
is. Just, I just
I am interested to see just how like Jalen responds after getting like benched and then having Privet come on for him. I mean, dude, he had to be like, "Yo, how are you not putting me on? How are you putting Privet on?"
Well, that's it though. Like they do good and then they get benched the next game. So it's like, do I really want to do as good as I can really do, or do I just want to be mediocre so I can play again?
Yeah. Well, I think it must have been like Vaughn said on the show, like just sending him a message because of the 2 goals he allowed in the second half. But at the same time, it's just like, whoa. It's just like,
oh, what happened? I'm blacked out. Did yours black out?
no, with Carroll driving up. I mean, it's just, I think they called a foul on him in the box, is what it looked like.
Just went blank.
Yours went blank? No, it was just, they just called it out. I guess it wasn't a foul, so it was a goal kick.
But you're gonna have to keep me informed, man. I can't
Yeah, it's a goal kick right now. Yours is just blacked out, huh?
Yeah, like we were going, and it just blacked out.
Dang. Yeah, mine definitely didn't do that. There we go.
Oh, my fucking Fire Stick just reset.
Uh, damn.
Bad timing.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean that's the only reason I can see why Jalen was put out because like I mean being involved directly in like both of the goals they gave up in the second half.
Yeah.
But still, like I mean, you send the message by not starting him.
Well, I mean, that's it, right? I mean,
play him the whole game. I don't know. It's tough.
he's trying to do it. I mean, at this point, what other reason?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely
Stop sending these messages. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't think he knows.
Yeah, it definitely.
He was very insecure with his decisions.
Yeah, it's.
I'm glad we got this tracker now. So
Yeah. I just wish because I mean I understood why it was the issue last year because he was coming into a new position,
right,
and everything, and so like obviously there's just going to be a lot of changeover and like tampering and messing around, which I think me and you and like pretty much everybody were kind of okay with, just in terms of like he's figuring out how to kind of fix a situation that was derailing.
Yeah.
But to come in having established himself, I really expected to have a way more like just as us as like fans covering the team, like just be like, yeah, we know kind of a rough estimate of what the 11 is going to look like week in and week out, like any good team does.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like at least in the MLS, I mean, but even abroad, like, I mean, yeah, Pep definitely messes with his lineup in Man City. Oh shit. Dang, that's always risky with Ferreira in the box like that.
What's Privet's natural position? It is.
No, I think he's a midfielder, man. I'm pretty sure he's a midfielder. At least that's what he was drafted as. I think at Crown Legacy, him and Scardina have both been playing
as a midfielder,
a fullback, and then Privet maybe playing a little bit of midfield. But I mean,
we have him listed on our website. We have him listed on startfootballclub.com as a midfielder.
Yeah, that's what he's been drafted as. But I mean, they've also been like a lot of players who've been drafted because I think Scardina was drafted as a midfielder too, but they've been having him play a lot of right back, and then I think Privet was playing some in the mid. But their mid at Crown Legacy FC is stacked, man. I mean, there's just no way you're not playing Pareba, Mayaka, or Petkovic when he's healthy. So like, there's just limited amount of space there. Then you got like Ayuri Tavares up top, and then so you still got to kind of play Melo somewhere too. It's just
yeah.
So like, nowhere for him there in that midfield, and then obviously you're not going to play midfield for Charlotte either. So
yeah.
I mean, although they're having him do, which I think I feel like I kind of expected him to kind of play that double pivot role, which is why maybe they went with him over Tuiloma.
I mean,
but still, if I'm Tuiloma, I'm like, man, you're playing this young kid midfielder as center back over me. Like, not that. Oh my gosh, Jalen.
Oh, you're ahead of me. What?
Bro, that was not good.
I'm just glad that it's the MLS when it comes to finishing.
Oh my god. Well, Jalen just probably earned himself another spot on the bet. Dude, have you seen it yet?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh my god.
It's on the review. Oh.
Good touch by Kalina there, to be honest. Like, that was a really clutch touch he got on the ball there.
Dude, we always played a
We're really good at those forward passes to the opposition right there, though. Like, really good weight on the ball for Kamanga on that one. God, I can't believe that was the man.
Yeah, right back. I know. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, I know. You just saw it. Yeah, dude. We're really good at like making that forward pass the wrong.
That was Christmas again in July.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, God, perfectly weighted to the opposition.
And
That was bad. I mean,
like honestly, Dallas is there for the taking, man. They can't be confident at all.
who Dallas?
Yeah.
I mean, they definitely haven't played good. But the big reason they haven't been playing well is Ferreira has been playing at the Gold Cup, and then he was at the All Star game. So
He's
I
back.
mean, they've been without their best player for over like a month, a little bit over, and then like other guys that they were expecting to be key players in the attack have
Yeah.
just not panned out. Like Paul Arriola. Really glad Charlotte never made that move. That was like one of the first articles I wrote was like not making that move and spending all that money on it because he's not. I mean, decent player, but like just not a key guy. And he's showing that this year. And then their young DP Velasco has been kind of hit or miss. So without Ferreira, dude, Ferreira is like 50% of their goals, and that's with him missing. That's with him missing a month. Like so,
Right.
you know, like he would have even more if he was there for that month. So
They got a good academy though.
huh? Oh, sick academy, sick
Yeah.
academy. I mean, Ferreira. I mean, that's if they could actually like if they didn't have the roster rules. I mean, think about it. If they could have convinced Pepe with a bigger contract to stay, they could have Ricardo Pepe and Ferreira right now.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, they just sold Justin Che like officially. I think he like I saw that this last week. So Justin Che, I forget where he got sold to, but he was playing for Hoffenheim and then like Bayern Munich too for a little bit. I mean, Brian Reynolds, who was just with the U.S. Men's National Team in the Gold Cup, was from FC Dallas. I mean, they have a ton of players. Their academy is probably and shout out to a Charlotte FC assistant, Pamadou Ka, was part of their development program at FC Dallas. He's been part of their program before, so
yeah.
Little
shout
out to him for all y'all who didn't know. Yeah, he's definitely a legit assistant coach.
Doing. How about old Uncle last night, or was it last night? When was the MLS game?
Was they just throwing yellow cards around in the All-Star game?
Man, everybody was getting pissed off at him. It's like, how the hell did he become the ref for that game? I thought we were supposed to put all the All-Stars on. You know, it's like, come on.
Yeah,
how did that guy get the ref?
Yeah, I'm honestly just more disappointed. Oh, U.S. women's national team scored just now. Shout out to the U.S. women's national team at the World Cup.
There's so much football.
Yeah, no, for mid-July.
Yeah, right. And then
a lot happening. Yeah, they're at 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0. We're playing Vietnam, right?
Yeah, I mean they should probably smoke them. Although, I mean, at this point, it's like the expectation is that they just beat everyone. So
for England.
Yeah, that dude, I think that would be a great final.
I know.
Like, I think there's a lot happening in that rivalry right now too, just in terms of. I think that would be a fan. But wasn't there like something happened? Didn't like one of the English women's players say something? I forget. Like Bright, what's her name? I feel like I saw an article where she like made some sort of comment that
I didn't read it.
Didn't go over super well. I can't remember. So already, man, Sophia Smith.
Cool.
All right, a little bit of an attacking threat. Let's go. Corner kick. I honestly by now I was kind of expecting a little bit better service on corners from Westwood and the like.
Yeah, I mean that's what he was touted for, right?
Yeah, or just just any kind of service.
Yeah,
but and then there was times when he wasn't even taking them anymore. They were having other people take. And just that's been a huge issue. I feel like since day one, just can't get the service from those areas. Oh. All right, a little bit of an attacking sequence. I feel like that was the first real real start.
Jalen involved.
Yeah.
Lloyd, I like Lloyd, man.
Huh?
I say I like Lloyd.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good dude.
They both are actually.
Yeah. Yeah. I was super pumped when he came on our show earlier this season. That was really fun.
Yeah, he's funny. God, we never, we never picked the right pass. Oh, typical Charlotte. We got 56% of the ball possession while they have 44.
Yep.
90% of that's in their own half, probably.
Yeah, we're settling in.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. Nice. Come on. Oh, but then nobody's. They didn't make the right run. Westwood sent it in the lane. Dang. I feel like I was definitely like 30 seconds behind when the game started. I feel like my clock is catching up to the gambling clock.
Gambling clock.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling. Well, I mean, it's amazing like how quick they are. I mean, that must be like live or borderline close to live.
Yeah, I just don't
That's what
see
you said. That's what
still
you
plug
get
it
it
in
from,
that.
right?
What's that?
Huh?
I don't
said
see how
that's
they track the ball like that so quick.
Yeah. They must have direct access to the scanners on there,
Something, right?
like the live data. Oh, I mean, because I know like the teams are gonna get like live data, right? So they get like because they can analyze it at halftime or whatnot. Whereas like
Yeah.
FotMob and SofaScore, it takes like a little bit longer to like pick up all that stuff. Not too much longer. Like SofaScore, I'm actually pretty impressed with how quick they get different stuff up there. But so I'd imagine they probably. I mean, so I imagine it's like open for sale if you just like are willing to pay the price for that speed.
Right.
So like, and if you're a betting website, I mean, definitely worth the value to have that.
Yeah. Yeah, that is exactly what I was talking about. The Rooney roasting the ref. Yeah.
The issue I had with the All-Star game wasn't even the refs or anything. I'm ready for them to stop trying to promote it with like big foreign teams. Just have it be MLS All-Star game, East versus West, and just have it be about a bunch of attacking players from MLS showing off some skills. Just tackers the whole time, just like the NBA All-Star game. Just no defense, lots of showing off. Like that's what an All-Star game should be. Shouldn't be like one team.
I feel like the MLS is past that now. Just do East versus West.
That's what I'm saying. Just East versus West. Just have both teams, and just have them just have fun out there and just lot of skill moves.
Yeah,
just play.
Yeah.
And they've done that before too, right? They've done that before too, but I feel like it's just again, it's like the same. I don't know. I think the league is both big enough. There's enough players that are worthy of being named an all-star that it's worth.
I mean, I just felt it was. I mean, I know the team was only put together like that week, right? But it's kind of embarrassing to get spanked by Arsenal that bad.
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, none of them have played together, and Arsenal have played together for a couple of years now. I mean, Arteta's had like a lot of those key same guys for several years, and then on top of that, like, I mean, that one center back they have, Kiawar, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He didn't really play much last year, but I mean, in the skills challenge, that dude was ridiculous. And I mean, during the game too.
Yeah.
Like his ability with that left foot is insane.
Yeah.
So like you just also have players like that where just like you just don't have, even at the highest level in MLS, it's just not.
No, we're not bringing back the old.
Yeah.
I don't get
Yeah.
you.
Shout out to Isaac Walker though. Speaking of bringing it back to old school, they brought back Goalie Wars, and
Yeah,
Isaac
yeah,
Walker took it down. Dude,
yeah,
he seems like a fun character.
yeah.
I really hope to see
Charlotte finally
him.
won something, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I really hope to see him
yeah.
play with Crown Legacy, and then ideally maybe get a chance with Charlotte at some point.
Yeah, I agree. I hated those penalties.
Yeah.
Hated it. Well, 20 minutes gone by so far.
Not a whole lot.
Uh,
Honestly, though, but like that's not terrible. Like I'll take it, not a whole lot.
yeah,
As long
yeah,
as
yeah.
it doesn't turn into Dallas getting 3 in the next like 15 minutes.
Well, you know what happens at halftime, right? No, none of us knows what happens at halftime. The team
No,
just-
that's the problem. That's what none of us know, but that usually doesn't motivate. I'd say it's definitely not motivating enough.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll do a crossbar challenge.
They did do the crossbar challenge.
Did they?
Yeah. That was the last in the skills challenge.
Oh,
It was actually perfect. Oh, get out of there. Okay, good job, Camille. They had Austin Trusty nailed it to win it. The American who plays for Arsenal,
yeah.
he won it. Yeah. So that was a pretty cool moment.
Oh,
I was wondering where he might go on loan.
yeah.
I can't imagine he's going to get a shot at Arsenal. Balogun might. I'm interested about Balogun. We'll see. Bro, this playing out of the back is always so sketch, man.
Especially when Kalina does it.
Kalina and Privet is the combo out of the back there, man.
And he makes me nervous when
They did it, though. They did it. They got it out of there. But, jeez.
Hey, you're ahead of me. I'm on like 21.5.
You're 21 what? 45? Yeah, like 7 seconds probably. I'm at like 21:55 right now. Oh, nice find on Camille there. Come on. Slow progression, but they're moving it up.
See, when we knock it about, man, we are not a bad team. We just there's no probing passes.
Like they knock it about, knock it back on, and then he takes like a really unnecessary risk there when like you've like progressed, like slowly, methodically progressed up into the attacking third, and then just kind of ripped an aimless ball right at a bunch of FC Dallas defenders there that almost set up the counter. Well, come on, Miro. Come on. Just do it all. Let's go. That was a nice drive. Found him. See, that's the other thing. I feel like nobody else like made a run that Miro could see. Miro went around like 3 dudes, and then he's like, "All right, guys, I just beat 3 guys. How is nobody open?"
Somebody make a run.
Somebody has to be open. I just negated 3 defenders from play in the box. How is nobody open? And so, like, that's for me is one of the main issues. Is like they just don't know where to go.
Yes, sir.
That's been the problem, Lucha, for a long time now.
It was. As soon as we got rid of him, man, everything went to shit. Right? We were screwed, man. Everybody didn't know how to act. Everybody went nuts.
Yeah, even though he was the one who didn't want him, he was like, made a mistake there. We're screwed. Maybe that's why he said it. He just knew that was the first big mistake of his tenure. He's like, I got to get out of here.
That's it. That last final pass around the box, or just somebody just to take a shot.
Oh man, that could have been. God. I feel like Ferreira is finding a little bit of space in the box and finding service, and it's just not. I mean, it's not coming off, but I mean, if they figure that out, I mean, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
I mean, he can definitely. I mean, he gets a lot of shit from the U.S. men's national team fans, but I mean, at MLS, he's as good. I mean, he's definitely a quality finisher. And even at the U.S. men's national, I mean, he had 8 goals in the Gold Cup.
Right.
So I mean, when he's on, he's on.
Down.
Jan, right? Is that Jan?
The Jaws.
Oh, I was on the wrong side for some reason. I don't know why I thought. Yeah, I thought
The other Polish guy.
No, I just thought I saw it go further back to another spot, but yeah, definitely not Jan there. The other Polish guy.
Yeah, I mean that's right. I mean, we have players take it. Vargas used to take on people, man, but it's like it was like he got told to stop.
Yeah, I feel like Vargas did a little bit. I was honestly hoping for more from Vargas, doing that more, especially like I mean, you saw it against Orlando City, right? I mean, he was just playing, and he like literally played Halese far post, and then when he got the goal in that game, he went near after knowing that Halese was cheating for the far post shot, and so like
Yeah.
they clearly have those kind of oh come on, there's Camille, there's that run, see there it's better. Ooh, we're calling it right outside the box.
Ooh, ref.
Hey,
Give it to Dallas.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, he like whistled and then he pointed the other way, so I guess that's on. How is that possibly on Camille? I mean, how is that? That can't
I
possibly.
know, that's what I'm saying. What are these refs doing? Like the dude fell in the back of him.
Like he literally blocked.
Bro, I mean, what else? Are you serious?
He literally got his leg in front of Velasco. He beat him to that spot. I don't know how that's
Refs are
not.
ridiculous, man.
I don't know how that's a foul on Camille. I mean, that's who he must have called that on, right?
Yeah.
But it was. There's no way that was offsides, right? There's no way.
It went offside, and then it definitely went.
That's crazy, man. That doesn't make any sense.
Nice.
I mean, you're allowed to do that. Like you're allowed to block a guy out and beat him to the spot. I don't know what that was. That's crazy to me. It's a little concerning to me. It's also like Bronico's the furthest forward midfielder a lot, it seems like.
Yeah. I know, man. It's like these refs. I don't get it. And
they're just not clicking, right? So like Miriam thought Uzviak was going to go wide, and that's happened a few times. Like Westwood did the same thing, got a turnover, expecting a run from I think it was Bronico, and they just missed. Which is what Westwood said that in the post match press last time. It's just like we're missing the simple things.
Yeah. JT said he'd join us here in a minute.
Yeah. Which what?
I said JT said he'd join us here in a minute.
Hell yeah.
Oof.
Dang, they just called that on burn. And then Westwood just hit the breath. I mean, way to get there on that Privet.
Yeah.
That was a good
He hasn't done much wrong.
Play. No, I mean, and he's been given a decent assignment, right? I mean, he's had to go up and play midfield, come drop back into a back four. Like, definitely not a small ask to do that in like your first start ever.
That stadium's still empty as hell.
Oh. There's just no countering to be had. Oh, come on, there it is. Oh, get that forward. Jeez,
Man,
this is the weirdest counterattack. Almost worked though. I was,
accidentally fell into place.
it was like a lot of back heel flicks and just like slowly progressing. A lot of I wish Westwood had just launched that a little bit further. Like instead of they played that square, just instead of leading on that initial pass, he drove it forward so well, pushed the defenders back. Then he played it square and it slowed everything down.
Hydration break.
Yup. I mean, it's probably so hot in Dallas. It's hot here.
Yeah, yeah. It's supposed to be cool tomorrow, though, man. A nice 88 degrees.
Nice.
Yeah.
That sub 90.
Yeah, I know, right? That mug changed his name. Essie Bin.
So how do you feel about the game so far, Lee?
I mean, it's one of those typical Charlotte games, right? Slow, predictable.
Yeah.
You know, missed passes. We almost screwed ourselves up.
Yeah. They still haven't had a shot on goal, right?
I don't think.
That's now 120 minutes with that one. Yeah, there's like no. I gotta have to find where to get my live stats for this from. I usually just like quickly go to
Yeah, we've had no shots on target.
yeah.
Oh, there's
There's only been one shot total in this whole game.
they've had a shot on target.
No, yeah, just one. They just had one total shot.
I mean, corner kicks. It's pretty even.
Yeah,
We've had 57% of the ball.
yeah. God, not having a shot though for 30 minutes is just.
But we didn't have a shot. We didn't have a shot on goal all last game either.
No, that's what I'm saying. 120 minutes now without a shot on goal. Like,
I don't get it.
I mean, they just aren't. I mean, they just aren't finding the final ball. But I don't even feel like it's the final ball. I mean, they're not even connecting to get into the dangerous spot. And then a couple times they had, like Miriam had, like again, like that one really good 1v1 where he just kind of took on everybody. But then,
Yeah.
like he did all the good stuff, but then there was like no smart play for him to go from there.
Yeah, yeah.
And they just like not only have to make the good play, but you got to be able to provide like the next play.
Hey,
Definitely should be here we go, a free kick. I mean, it should definitely be like a low anxiety crowd they're playing against. Yo,
All right. Got the hydration break. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's go. 6 of us. 6 of us. Woo! Woo! Hey, Bam. I know, right?
What's happening, dude?
there we go.
Hey, Lee.
Hey. I don't know
They
what's
just,
going on.
they just have to scrunch down. You just have to
Right.
get low.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Whoever's out there. Lucha, what's up, my friend?
How you
Yeah,
doing,
lots of.
JP?
I guess a lot of people are watching Messi and the women's and whatever.
Yeah.
It's Friday night too, right?
And it's Friday night.
Yep.
And it's still like the Leagues Cup, and they're just saying this is the first game of this is the beginning of the Leagues Cup.
Yeah.
It
First
just started today.
first night of games. There's
And
4
obviously, people in Dallas are real excited about it. 100 degrees on the pitch, and
Yeah. There's
oh
like
man,
2,000 people there.
hey, but something. Hey, it's worth it if I get to see you, Bam, and obviously it's always worth it to see you, Lee, even if I'm only seeing y'all half size.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can.
Oh, the bottom one did it. Oh, that one worked a little bit. It's because your banner at the top is so big.
Yeah,
It's your top banner that's throwing everything off.
yeah, but I made it bigger because it was showing some stuff. So
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I can
did.
change it. Yeah,
Dang, look at that. Total
Yeah.
expected goals,
There we go.
0.14.
that better.
That giveaway by Lindsay had me
Yeah.
that was brutal. He's been so good too, but besides that, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, and like if Kalina didn't barely, he got it by like the tip of his finger.
Ooch.
Yep. Yeah, Kalina made a huge touch on the ball there.
Look how hot they are. They're all super. I mean, I know they just got wet towels and stuff too, but they are like drenched, man. It's got to be hotter. So, oh my gosh.
It's like going out there and cutting the grass.
Worse. I mean, it said it feels. They just did the feels like whatever. They said it feels like it's 98 degrees right now. It's dark in 98.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's another reason people aren't there tonight. They're like, man, screw that.
It's starting to fill up a little more though.
Yeah.
But it's still early there. What time is it in Texas? They're like 2 hours behind us, right?
Oh man, there's just so much.
I don't know if they're. I don't know. Texas is a weird one. They might be Mountain Time, but they might not be.
I think they're central.
Yeah. If they're Central, then they're only 1 hour behind us.
Yeah. God.
Ah,
Ferreira, dude, he had that. I mean, we've gotten lucky. That's like the 3rd time Ferreira's had.
So Ferreira did really well for the U.S. national team.
Yeah.
So is he one of the best players in the MLS?
I mean, I'd say maybe he's
one of the best strikers.
Better strikers. Yeah. I mean, he's definitely. Ooh. That guy Kamungo's got an intense story too.
damn, he got.
Yeah.
That was a missed kick, right? But a pass at the same time.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean he's so I think Dallas have scored like 25 or 26 goals total, and Ferreira's been involved in 12 of them. So, and that's with him missing a month before the Gold Cup, Lee. So
I
he's
think
involved in about half their goals, and I think he would be involved in a lot more if he hadn't missed like 7 games or whatever it was.
Right.
So
Scoots coming out the gate, send old man Arfield back to the shithole Rangers. I mean, Rangers are a shithole, but I don't know.
Man, he's been here like 2 weeks. I wouldn't put any of Charlotte's issues on him yet.
Gotta get used to the heat.
Yeah, or just like
but that's for real, man. You do have to get acclimated.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean,
especially if he really played in Scotland for however long. Oh my! There's a pretty big difference between the Scottish weather in the summertime and the South.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Find a little pass. Here you go. Here you go.
I mean, that shit's real.
Yeah.
Arf, arf.
Man. Oh, he just went by everyone. And then at least he's aimlessly sent it to Kalina.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
You can cheer for him now as a Charlotte player.
Yeah. Good ball. Oof. I just realized Dallas's goalie's got my last name. Spelled the same too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Something you want to tell us?
No. No, we're not. We're not related.
That you know of.
No, there's actually a lot more Mauers as I've grown up than I ever anticipated, because I never saw that name growing up. Oh, come on. Dang. Good drive, Camille. They're starting to figure it out a little bit.
Jaws has been getting it going, man. I mean, he's been moving.
Yeah, I was concerned because I feel like he wasn't when he first got back from his injury, but
Yeah,
because he was like definitely, I feel like their most informed player before.
I mean, it looks like they've got. It looks like they're. I mean, and I like seeing Bronico out there too, and
Shoot it.
just whatever, just the tenacity, I
Yes.
guess.
Finally got a shot on goal, though.
Yeah,
Yep, there it is.
I'm there, I'm on the wall.
129 minutes.
Yeah. That was it.
It has
Well,
been, it's been
we
129
broke
minutes
the
since they
day and
shot
it's
on
all
goal.
coming down now.
Yeah.
There's gonna be 100. Yeah,
We didn't have one shot on goal at all against Montreal last week.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
That's brutal. That was the worst game since the
yeah,
last
brutal's a
watch
good word
along.
for it.
Since the last watch along. I'm really glad we didn't do a watch along for that one because the last one we did a watch along was a DC 3-0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
That was I was really
I
glad.
think JT's the only one like to see Bronico on the field.
Say what?
Scooch says you're the only one that likes to see Bronico on the field.
I like the tenacity, man. I like the energy. And yeah, if there was only like 6 of us total, that so be it. I'm still 20%.
Right?
Yep.
I gotta get my computer set up better.
How's that?
I gotta lean over to see the TV. I need to be more ergonomically set up.
I feel like I sit in this chair like all the time, man. Say Privet.
Nice.
He's done pretty well this half.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've liked what Privet's been doing. Where did he come from? I don't remember him at all.
He's from the Legacy team.
Yeah. No, he legacy, but then he was drafted. He was in
Yeah.
the super draft.
Okay.
He was one of the him and Scardino were the because they did the Hamadi Diop was they traded up to first, and then Ajamang was like the 12th pick, and then Scardina and Privet were the second and third round picks.
Interesting. Thank you for that insight, Bam.
Is there?
Just give it away. There you go. Just give it away.
Yeah, it's. They had that little 3, 4, 5 minute stretch where it seemed like they were really getting some momentum in the attacking side and gone.
Yeah, right.
But I don't know. I mean, 0-0 into the half.
I mean, look at the hands on their knees and stuff too, man. I mean, Jaws just had his hands on his knees. I'm telling you, man, 98 degrees. That's like being off, getting towards a preheat of an oven.
Yeah.
425, please. 12 minutes. Make them pizza rolls.
You're getting a little. What did you say? Make the pizza rolls.
425 for 12 minutes.
Yeah.
U.S. women up 2-0. Oh, never mind. Called back for offside. Thank you, Alan.
I heard the spread on that game with Vietnam was 6 goals, which is insane.
Dang.
I was like, holy moly.
Well, I mean, what was it? The last time U.S. women's national team was in their first game in the World Cup was against Korea, and it was 13-0, I think. I think it was
Yeah,
South Korea.
something like that.
Yeah,
And
so they were getting a lot of heat for still celebrating goals. I was like, I mean,
that's right. I remember that. Yeah, because it was but they'd already put in all the, you can't say the scrubs, but the second line, all that stuff came in, and they kept on scoring, and they were still, they were happy they scored.
I mean, for a lot of them, it might have been their first chance at a World Cup. Scoring a goal at a World Cup's a big deal.
Yeah,
I don't know.
sure.
I didn't have. I mean, I don't know. I don't have an issue with. I mean, it's not like you're going too crazy.
Yeah.
what's the difference? I mean, if you're still putting up the goals,
Yeah, and it's World Cup. It's like, who are you giving up anyway? But
Yeah.
and I still don't exactly understand the betting.
Trumpets I hear.
Say what?
Huh?
That trumpets I hear.
Yeah, it sounds like like from mariachi band type style. I hear trumpets. Are you saying we can't have horns in our stadium?
Yeah, we can't.
Interesting. I was wondering, you know what? I wonder if it's a Leagues Cup thing. Like somehow they allow it in the Mexican league, so they got to allow it up here when it's a Leagues Cup game.
And I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
No.
Someone's gonna figure it out. No, but I heard it like bet with the women's game. You know, it's such a lopsided game. It should be.
Oh no! Why? I hate when I watch the. Oh come on! Are you serious? That's how they. Well, that was one of my key players to watch in my article.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, damn it, man! Next time you see it and we haven't seen it, if you
I didn't see it. I saw it on
we're watching TV, don't tell us, oh no. Just hold your tongue and just wait a second. I was like, oh shit. He's basically telling us they're about to score.
It was
right before half.
I wasn't right that head of the screen. I looked at the watch along screen. It was.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You went to the fastest thing, man. Just hold your tongue.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, well, it's your fault they scored. I blame you.
The hell, man.
So much. I mean, Ferreira's had so much space at the top of us. Well, on that note,
I got. See how when that ball dropped, they're just standing there watching it.
Yeah,
they're watching to see what they do with it.
Nobody's looking at the back post.
It gets trapped down. They're like, what are you gonna do?
On that note, my daughter just woke up. She's pissed too. So, I'll be right back.
All right, man. Yeah, it's almost halftime, anyways.
Yeah. Damn.
Charlotte's gonna Charlotte, man.
Charlotte's gonna Charlotte. I just hate that it happened right at the end.
Oh. Frustrating, man. This team's so frustrating.
Yeah, it's almost, it's interesting too. It feels like we use so much more energy in this first half, and I wonder what the possession number is or whatever, but percentage. But it just seemed like we really used a lot of energy, and only got one little, trickle in shot on goal from Merrim, and they just wait, and they took the opportunity was given to them, and that's that.
Yeah, I mean, it's always Christmas when you play Charlotte, right?
Presents.
Dale was number 3. Dale.
Come on. Is that the song they're playing with the trumpets that we're not allowed to have?
All that, man. Good.
Their coach, man, Cole chilling just in the black T-shirt and the black pants, the black trousers, if you will. Just chilling, just walking around, being like, I don't have time to dress up in any kind of garb.
Right.
I wear. Look at my drawer. I got 10 black T-shirts. That's what I wear. That's how I do it.
Hey, black goes with anything, though.
Yeah, right. Oh, come on, boys. Right before, well, it'll be interesting. We always, we've been talking about what goes on at halftime.
Yeah.
And having this happen right before halftime, and there they are going in. And they just, I don't think they played poorly until a couple of things. But besides that, I mean, they were right there. But then Charlotte's going to Charlotte.
Charlotte's going to Charlotte, man.
All right, let's take a break. Everyone, the rest of y'all out there, let's take a break. or you stay lead, whatever. I gotta go inside real quick.
All right.
Man,
I mean, what do you say?
bullshit.
Say, man, this team is so frustrating. Something has to change. I don't even know what it is. Well, that's what I'm saying. We haven't won away either. So it's like I think that anxious when they're at home's comment seemed to be true at least. All right, guys, be right back. Take a bio break. I'm gonna get slapped by Miami. Are they winning? I think it's 1-1 for them, right? Austin's losing. Terrible, terrible. What do we think? We've had one shot in 120 minutes on goal. Terrible. Good finish. I think all us non-Messi fans would be All right, so what do we change at halftime? Who gets subbed off? See you, JT.
I'm around. Who said you couldn't?
Nope, I agree. But I won't mind seeing Bender come on somehow.
Yeah, what is up with Bender?
He was doing pretty good, so they decided that he can't play.
Makes sense.
It does in Charlotte.
Always keep them guessing.
Yeah. It's just boring to watch Charlotte.
Yeah, we guess the numbers for tonight's game are not really good.
I don't know what to say, man. Typical Charlotte.
Oh, cheer up, mate.
I just we all put this time in. We all support this team, man. We do all this stuff for this club, and we get this boring ass product that just can't. Hell, I'd settle for a couple of goals, shots on goal at this point.
Well, we already had one, so we get one more. You'll have your couple. There you go.
Yeah, we have no flair. We do not have no flair or creativity ever.
It is weird. I know, but Friday night, yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Hey, it's Pele. R.I.P. Pele.
Saturday at the bank. Over it. Go to bed. Have more. No fair, man. Just 120 minutes, JT, with one goal. That's 1.5 games, one shot on goal.
It's not good. And it's not very entertaining.
It's not entertaining at all.
Yeah, that's the thing too. You got enough people excited about the product. We really need to.
But that was my whole thing
like
about the
fish
party.
on. You can lay in that fish on.
That was my whole thing about the just quit worrying about partying, right? That was my point.
I know. But it's in our DNA.
Yeah, I agree with this too. I do think it's been stifled by Lancia. I think players. He just needs to tell them to go out there and just play, just have fun.
Again, I wonder what was said in the locker room by who. I don't see Latanzio being a rah-rah coach at all.
No. Messi just won the game for Miami. Did he really? He did. He scored a winning goal.
We're not watching Messi. We're watching FC Dallas.
I
Charlotte.
know, man. But it's
Come on,
halftime.
man. What's
There's
wrong
not
with
much
people?
to talk about with Charlotte.
What's wrong with people? We don't. Who cares about Messi's debut?
Terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible, I say. Yep.
Oh, I get it. You
What?
wanted to do a watch along tonight because you had a premonition it was going to be like this, and you didn't want to be alone. You're like, no, I can't do this.
Yeah, I mean,
You're like, man, I think it's going to be bad.
I just
and
thought because it was the
I don't
League
have the
Cup.
kids. No one's
just-
here tonight. It's Friday night. I'm tired. I'm not going to be drinking. I'm just hanging out. And you're like, oh man, I can't. It's almost like a horror movie. Like I can't watch this shit alone. You have, go turn all the lights on, Lee. Go get your blankie, man. Oh damn.
Yeah. All we're gonna hear about tomorrow, though, is that Messi goal, man.
Yeah. I wonder what it looked like. But it was kind of cool to watch it live.
Yeah. This is my intervention group for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, listen there. I got a chair right beside you, bud.
Yeah. I just so much wrong.
All right, enough commercials. Just at least let's get back to it.
Yeah.
Hey, Coors Light. I'm drinking a Coors Light right now. All right, Coors Light. Also known as beer water.
Yeah, I actually muted him. I'm just tired of hearing it.
Funny.
Right, man.
Official beer.
Come on, let's get this boring game over with.
Jeez, man. Hold on. I'm going to change it over to the women's real quick. I got to do it. And I thought they were about to come back on. I didn't realize there was going to be like another 5 minutes of commercials and then they're still warming up or whatever.
Right?
Although they don't have to because it's so hot there.
Yeah.
Bullshit. I heard I'm not into betting and all that stuff, but I don't quite understand it, but I do understand somewhat. If you bet the spread was so big on this game with the women, United States women beating the Vietnam team,
Right.
if you bet $100, you would win 78 cents.
You bet $100 for the U.S. to win?
Yeah, for the women to win against Vietnam, you would make 78 cents.
It's funny.
But you could have bet the under and made some money.
If they won.
Yeah, it's just 2-0 now. Still, all right. Have they started back yet, Lee?
They're close.
Yeah, you tell me when, Lee. let take one for the team and you watch it and tell me when it starts. Oh, that's funny because it's true.
True.
I need to get a mini split or something in this garage for these hot ass months. Oh, that's not too bad. The fans on.
Definitely not a lot of people at the stadium. And they're about to kick off, JT.
Okay.
Drink.
All right. I'll rush back. Hold on. Here I come. Coming back now. Oh man. Oh.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. Yeah, they kicked off that it's like any player that sort of does well, gets in a rhythm, they get benched. Don't get it.
Maybe Latanzio is crazy like a fox.
It's crazy like something. Oh, Jesus. Ah. Charlotte's going to Charlotte, JT.
Let's go. All right, I'm gonna turn the tides, man.
Are you?
Hopefully. At least I'm gonna try.
All 50 people booing the ref.
Come on.
I just want a shot on goal, man. I just want a shot on goal.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yo,
Stop there.
Hey.
dude.
You see
Y'all-
Messi score?
I didn't get to see it, but I heard about it. That's crazy. I mean, it's scripted.
It is scripted.
Rigged.
Oh, that's all we're going to hear about for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Hey, it only feels like 95 now. That's good.
It's like, I mean, that's right up there with, the Zlatan goal was insane. Like the one he like volleyed it from like 40 yards out. You remember that one?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't. I know the name, but I don't know the actual goal.
Yeah. You'll have to go look that goal up. It was
Was
like,
that his MLS debut or what debut was it?
yeah, MLS debut in El Tráfico. I think he had just gotten off the plane.
Oh wow.
Walked over. Yeah. Got a
And then he
shirt.
just put,
came on.
like, yeah, and like came on as a sub and scored 2 goals to win it. And that wasn't even the winner. That was just like he came on, it hit it on a half volley from like 40 yards on a rope.
Nice.
Like what?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's when you see the talent difference between MLS and.
It's good to hear
Yeah.
Eric and Lloyd on. You know, and it's always nice to hear our local guys.
Oh, come on, Jim. Oh.
Oh, hey, that was almost a shot on goal.
That was almost to the player to shoot.
Yeah, we almost made a pass.
Oh man.
It's going to be the longest 45 minutes of our lives. You know, this is like
Oh,
when you're in the hospital and this is it, man. This is going to be the.
Damn, Lee is just nosediving, dude. He's
Dude, I mean, there's
Really?
just
on
nothing to
fire.
be positive about, man.
Wait.
I'm trying to pull the stick up, at least level it out a little bit, and he's just nosediving. You got
I
a
just
can of
can't get excited
gasoline and
about
a
it.
lighter.
I can't get excited about this team anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely
I just
Like,
want a
I mean-
shot on goal.
the way they're like just missing passes and not connecting in the final third is like this shouldn't be happening at week 24.
Yeah. Or yeah.
You know, you can like understand some new players and getting new vibes. I mean, like look at that. Even that one, what was that? Jan the Miram there and just missed. It wasn't that. I mean, I don't know. They're just missing passes that they shouldn't.
Yeah, there seems like a underlying frustration, and there's.
I didn't hear that. Did anybody else hear that?
What?
It said we have a center back signing.
Yeah, I don't have my speaker turned up because we're
I
on.
don't either.
No, I don't have mine turned on either.
Interesting. Well, that'd be good.
Hell yeah.
Still, though, that'd be a new piece that they're trying to
Yeah.
fit in this late. This,
Yeah.
it's
that's-
just like if this is a true transitional season, okay, but it's just
Yeah. I mean, I think it really comes down to whether or not whether or not the other new midfielder, Brett De Gea, can help bring some just more cohesion. But I mean, he's not going to know any of these players either in terms of when they make the right run. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
But again, man, just missed the passing again. Come on, find something. Yikes! I'm pretty sure they were up a man there too.
Yeah, I don't know though. I mean, with this, I'd say that I mean, the professionals, they should be able to pass a ball 5 yards away from a guy.
Yeah,
That ref looks hot. He looks like he's having a hot night too.
On, right?
yeah. I mean, I definitely agree.
How do you miss that pass?
Huh?
And how do you miss that pass?
Yeah. I mean, they're just missing, man. They're just missing. Yeah, it's just because they get the turnover again here, and then they earn the moments that could set up an opportunity for them to create a chance, and then it's just like, but from that moment on, it's just not there.
God, I really hope this game doesn't go into extra time.
Wait, they're not doing extra. They're doing extra time.
Or they go straight to penalties.
No, I thought. There's always a winner in these games.
Yeah, because they do where it's like if you draw, you get like 2 points. But
If you get the PK win,
you get 1 point, or I don't know. Yeah, it's rules.
they're playing next pro rules.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Arthur just smoked that dude.
Yeah, I know that's what we were talking about. All 50 of those fans are there raising hell.
Yeah. Whew.
Touch him.
I like it. Their little dog. Arf, 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 arf. He's like, man, it's fucking hot. It's hot.
Yeah.
Scottish is hot. Man,
He's Canadian. Isn't he Canadian though?
It's really hot out here.
But he has a Scottish accent too. I mean,
It's really hot out here. Damn it, man.
It didn't sound Canadian to me.
No, it didn't sound Canadian to me either.
No, Lord.
Yeah, straight to PKs.
Oh,
Really?
good. So we don't have to
Yeah,
play
that's what
that
we
extra
just said.
time.
Woo! Yeah, straight to PKs.
Yeah, we don't want any extra time.
PKs.
We either want to lose or win.
Oh, jeez.
So then it's
League
just a
Cup
three.
for life.
Yeah, so that's literally the next pro setup, right? Because then it's 2 points for the PK win and then 1 point
Yeah.
for the.
Yeah,
Okay, well that might
I agree. There's nothing.
make
It's
things
been great.
a little bit
It's fun. I'm
more
glad.
exciting.
So hold on. Is this really like close to the inaugural year of the Leagues Cup? Is this like the
Yeah,
second-
no, it is.
It's the first season of it, or at least
First time they've done it like this. I think they've had like something called the Leagues Cup, but it was just like.
So this is a redux, a redo.
I mean, I
It's
think
a
they're still calling it
2.0.
the
Leagues Cup
inaugural.
2.0,
2.0.
2.0.
Yeah, it's like it's still like this. I think they're really still calling it the inaugural, but like they had something that was called Leagues Cup, where it was just like one Liga MX team playing one MLS team, like one or two, and it was just like they would just each play a game, and that was it.
And so this is still just the MLS and then the Mexican League, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
40,
no other
47 teams.
no
Oh, they-
lower levels like the Gold Cup and all that stuff. It's just it's MLS. So there's only two leagues that are playing each other.
2 leagues in 3 countries.
Yep.
Yeah, because Canada is also a country, right?
Yeah.
Canada
Nailed
is
it.
a
It's like
country.
a trick question. You're like, what do you mean 3 countries, man?
Yeah.
No southern Mexico
Yeah.
or South Mexico, I guess it'd be. South Mexico, man.
I mean, they guys are thinking about
Dumbass.
making some subs, right?
You remember Montreal, who kicked our ass,
Yeah.
who hadn't scored in 119 minutes and
Yeah.
freaking kicked our ass.
Oh, just a shot on goal. We need to just have
And
a
ate some
shot on
cheese.
goal.
Well,
Shot
no,
on goal.
Montreal was a
We
great
haven't-
city, by the way. Not in the wintertime, probably, because it's so cold, but
We haven't-
Montreal is great. I was there
Um,
the fall. It was really nice. Fun time. Good time.
I mean, Charlotte haven't scored in over 2 games now because they didn't score in the second half of the Cincy game. Didn't got shut out against Montreal, and now it's over a half. So they're at like 100, almost 200 minutes right now.
180 minutes, right?
180 plus.
Yeah.
And I hate, as a fan for any team in any duration of
come
whatever
on.
league, it just hates to see. You hate to see, they regressing or whatever, progress not happening, and them
Yeah.
getting worse.
Yeah.
It's one thing if they started out really bad and just kind of stayed bad and got a little bit better or whatever, but to be playing better and now that seem to be playing worse,
Yeah.
or it's just every other team gotten better and they haven't, whatever it is, that's also just like, damn it, man.
I mean, it will be that way. I mean, it's not yet. I mean, but it's coming because signings are coming in. But I mean, the transfer window just opened like a week and a half ago, so it's literally just other teams, I guess, being in form, and Charlotte just never had that moment. I don't know. I don't know. It's honestly just baffling to me at this
We're
point.
just a shit team right now, man. We're shit.
Yeah.
And this is
Well, I just don't think we have, again, without having such a jumbled lineup all the time.
Yeah.
And
just nothing to be
just,
excited about.
I know I don't think we have much of an identity,
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're a constant experiment or something.
I tell you, Privet's playing pretty well back there.
Yeah, I'm liking Privet.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's been solid. Outside of, I guess but there was like 3 guys in front of Ferreira, and none of them.
I was about to say, play it back.
I don't think it's baffling, man. I think it's just Charlotte sport.
Take him. There you go. But then
You're ahead of us.
Yeah, you are a little ahead of us.
Take him.
Yeah, take him.
Yeah, right. Man.
Hold up.
Oh.
Hold up.
Oh.
Hold up. Penalty.
I didn't say nothing. I almost did.
Oh, we're gonna get a shot on goal.
Come on, maybe.
We gotta watch him blast it over, man. Jesus Christ.
Who takes it? Carroll, right? I mean,
Carroll has
takes it.
to.
Come on. Was that like only the second penalty they've been awarded all season? The last one was against Atlanta, right?
I don't know, but can we have this ref every week?
Yeah, right.
Uncle would have given a free kick the other way.
Hell yeah. He'd have been like, no, you put your foot under his foot and it tripped him.
Yeah,
He put it on
Eddie would
top.
have already been laying down as the ball came to him on that first pass.
Yeah. Come on. That changes the whole season now.
It does, man. This could be our turning point. We finally got a call to go our way. However, come on, man. Give me something to cheer about.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's go.
Standing up for this one.
What?
I'm standing up for this.
Don't scream if they score.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not even looking at that.
Nah, me either.
I'm turning my head all the way.
I'm standing up,
Yeah.
just zoning in. For the fans, by the fans, damn it.
Damn it.
Come on, Carol.
Oh, come on.
Like we all have to, like how we're all avoiding to watch the long screen. Just, I just do everything I can. Let's go. Sent him the wrong way. Let's go.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, the season's turned now. Let's go.
We gotta go. We got another shot on target, man.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. You all are ahead.
Oh, we're ahead?
No. I'm sorry. I was ahead. I said it too soon.
Oh, I wasn't listening anyways.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, did it really? Did you stream? That sucks, man.
No. You missed the first goal in like or the what was it?
In
What do we
weeks.
count it? 190
That was
minutes.
still, though. That was
pretty fancy stutter step. Usually guys overdo it and try to dance or whatever, but he definitely had that stutter step down.
Yeah.
Trying to get the keeper to jump.
Let's get another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Hey, it's the Leagues Cup. Inaugural season of the Leagues Cup. If not now, when? Let's do it. Woo! 95 degrees. Let's go.
We're qualifying for CCL right now.
CCL. I love it that Coors Light is such a big sponsor of this game, and I'm drinking Coors Light. It's really working out well visually for me.
Oh, we getting paid for that?
No. That's the reason I got it covered up.
Yeah.
It seems like they got a little bit of juice now.
Yeah, they do.
Come on, Charlotte.
Yeah, let's go.
Damn, that sucks. Screen froze on the run up.
On the run up.
It's like when he went to
goal in like 190 minutes.
when he went to do the stutter step, it like stopped right there.
Yeah. He's still yet to kick the ball.
Yeah, they definitely seem a little bit more woken up. Privet's like was near the like in the box there.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how he is as a midfielder, man.
Yeah. Oh, come on, there was space. Oh, Mira. Oh. Gosh.
Oh, what kind of pass was that?
You see that, dude?
Why?
Yeah,
How hard is it?
He hasn't been so hot tonight.
Oh, God, it's just like all of them are doing that. It's crazy. I don't know.
That? Who made that
Who-
tackle?
I think it was
That was Jan, I think. The first tackle, right? The last defender?
Yeah, first one, yeah.
That was Jan.
Yeah.
Jan's definitely been the furthest one back.
Dude, I rate Jan, man.
Yeah. Everybody does, but Charlotte coaches.
Right.
Oh.
Yes! Get in! Come on, Charlotte! Charlotte! Yes! Get in!
Nice.
What are they calling? They're not calling it back or anything, are they?
No,
I
I
heard
don't
a
think so.
whistle.
I
I
don't
heard a
think
whistle, but I don't know it'd be for.
No, that's a goal. I mean,
Charlotte FC.
Yeah, now he's getting acclimated.
FCOT. What? Offside?
no. How that can't? It was a cutback. What could? I mean, Uzviak on the run up. Man, that looked on.
Everybody's on. He was on, right?
I think the only thing they could say is the Uzviak on the first run, but that looked like he timed that. It was very, very close.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But if the ref doesn't raise his flag when he sees it, he can raise it later.
Well,
They
they're
usually
told to
do
wait.
it late, but
They normally, well, at least, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
that was a good strike.
Oh yeah, it was.
Where's
Yeah,
Scooch?
Yeah, where is Scooch? Where you at, man? Them Rangers boys playing pretty good for sure.
Yeah.
Did they say he's
Oh,
off?
waved it off.
No fucking way, man. Did they go to
Yeah.
VAR?
They went to No, they didn't. I think they just called it offsides. Damn. Well,
Or are they saying Carroll was in the way?
I think that League's Cup ref is a
Hey,
Celtic
let's
fan,
give it.
Scooch.
Let's give it to Carroll for doing it hockey style and blocking the goalie's view and then going down.
Is that what they called offside? Who was offside?
They're
No, I
saying
think it had
Jaws
to be
was
Duziak
offside
on the
in
initial run.
pass. Yeah.
Oh, Swiderski blocking the goalkeeper.
No, but it's just funny how he went down. You know, he was far away from him, but he went down and was actually blocking the view. He was aware enough that the ball was about to go through him, and he touched down at the last second, and it went over him.
That's so much
But if he
bullshit.
was
man.
offside,
They called
they
that
would
on
call that.
Carroll. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's a joke, man.
Bummer.
That's a joke. Like,
Hey, we had that like 30 seconds. You know, take what you can get, right? We had the 30 seconds.
man. Come at me with that positive vibe shit, man.
No, right. You need to go back to. You need to get back in your trash can, man.
Old Oscar.
We old grouchy ass.
Oh.
Doing.
Oh, you slipped. Get out of here.
Whoa, they're fighting.
Are they fighting for real?
Yeah. Sobo's about to.
Westwood boy
He's
going.
got a flag. He's got a weapon.
Ain't gonna mess with them Burnley boys, man.
There's cones on the field.
Get him, Westwood.
Hey, so yeah, what's Burnley like? What kind of town is Burnley like? Is it really rough and tough and blue collar and stuff?
I think most of England is blue collar.
Yeah, whatever. Brexit. But the thing is, what's Burnley like?
I honestly never been there.
But you don't know. I mean, people don't ever describe it as anything.
Like Burnley.
He's a Burnley boy. He's like, he's from the Stacks. His dad was a clamor. Damn.
Was Ferreira knocking Westwood to the ground like that?
What? Yeah, that's some bullshit, man.
Get him, Westwood. Let that heat
Look,
bother you,
Cleveland coming
man.
up on Ferreira. Cleveland needs to get in there too.
Go ahead and let that heat bother you.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah. My booking captain. Right.
Look at that little grin he had. I like that.
If we go to penalties, we think we win it. Yeah, because they probably just shoot it straight at Kalina and he'll get all the accolades for like just standing still.
Nice.
Send him off.
He's the Jesus.
I mean, somebody on there. I mean, Ferreira could have gotten. I mean, he like decked Westwood.
He did.
Yeah, for sure.
To the back.
Like Lily Westwood was just checking on him. It looked like, and then Ferreira just is like, just
Yeah.
I think he was
slammed him.
telling him to get up. Yeah, Niehaus says the same thing.
Yeah, trying to pick on him.
Get up.
And then his
No, I don't think.
that's crazy, man. So unnecessary.
Kalina should just put him in the headlock right there. Give him the old, you know what I mean?
You sleep
Oh,
now.
look, the Scott had what's his name? Ferreira
Arfield?
off to the side.
Oh, dang, that's a red, dude. He has him by the throat there.
Who does? Oh, he does.
It just has Westwood by the throat. There. That's
a red right there.
Yeah.
That's a red. Come on. Review that. That's straight 2 hands on
Yeah.
the neck. That's a straight red.
Yeah.
They literally made that call. This is like months ago in San Jose versus somebody, I forget. But it literally
It's a
happened.
red.
Near
They
the
are
end.
looking at this on VAR, right?
They have to. I mean,
Yeah,
that's a pretty blatant. That's a pretty blatant.
Yeah, he had both hands open.
That's a red. That's a red. I mean, he
And
straight
on
has
his-
him by the throat. He's choking him.
I guess he
Yeah.
didn't squeeze technically, but he did
I mean,
have.
if that
No,
had
you
been
have 2
Capetti
hands
getting
on it
choked,
like
though,
that.
if that was Capetti being choked, man, that man would be on his way to the hospital.
I mean, I don't know why this is all happening like that, and I don't know what Jesus is doing. And then he just, I mean, that's 2 hands on the
Yeah,
throat.
then why? Yeah, he's like? What's going on?
Man, if he gets, he didn't give him a red. These leagues cup refs let him play, huh? Damn.
It's hot,
If
hot in Dallas tonight.
if Uncle was reffing, though, man, Riley McGree would get sent off.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh, Riley McGree, how we barely knew ye.
Yeah. I
Come
prefer
on,
the
man.
referees a wanker myself. FC. Charlotte. FC. That's what they're chanting, right?
Nope. You know, it's interesting. I don't mean whatever the camera people can. I don't. There's got to be someone there that are fans of us, and I don't think I've seen any shot of the crowd at all
No.
of any of us. I'm looking in the background, a little blue here and there, but
Not
I
much
haven't
crowd to
seen
take a
shot-
shot of.
it's weird actually. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen any shots of their supporter section. They haven't gone to the right very much at all. You know.
Yeah. I don't know if they, I mean, I don't feel like they have one over there. They definitely, I mean, they don't have one on one side. I mean, it's just trucks.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, the
Really,
whole
like one side of the parking lot, like there's 2 trucks.
Yeah. Well, they're mighty big, powerful trucks.
Yeah.
That you can pull a lot of stuff in and put a lot of stuff in and get more stuff.
That would be a pretty Texas thing to do. That if you had a supporter section that was just big ass F-150s and they just revved.
They're red.
Marks would have taken that by his feet and gone on and took everybody on and scored.
Oh shit, that's funny, dude.
Oh, damn.
Hit it.
Just missing.
Like I said, we had those 30 seconds, boys.
Mhm.
Boys, we had those 30 seconds. No matter what, we'll always have those 30 seconds.
And then we got to share them together, man.
I know. We were so low at halftime, and we had that hydration, and came back out and tied it up, and then there we were in the lead. Come on.
Yes. Oh.
Oh! A scorcher! What would they call that? What would that be called? That fast and that high.
It's a cracker.
It's a cracker. That's more all show.
Dang, man.
Oh,
just-
Bronico. It's my
Those
boy
Broncos
Bronico,
left,
man.
too.
Ah. Bronico, I think he said he scored his first MLS goal, at least an MLS goal in this stadium. And he hasn't been back there since. So he was looking forward to being back in the stadium. He has good memories. They won the game when he played for the Fire. Oh.
Oh, now let's go. Let's be quick.
I hear my wife cheering, so I assume the United States women did something.
They were up 2-0
3-0.
last night. Yeah, 3. Dang.
Thanks, Alan.
All right, come on, Merriam.
Oh my god.
And one. Ah! Ah!
Ah! Yeah, I might have to stand back up.
Oh,
Whenever I'm out here in the garage watching TV or whatever, I'm always standing up.
Oh my fucking god! Are you kidding me?
Serious?
Are you kidding me? Were they not offside too? Jesus Christ, man!
I'm standing back up.
Hey, there's your shot of the crowd, mate, JT.
Yeah, right. Careful
All
what you
8
wish
people
for.
there. Oh my god.
That's no luchador mask.
Mm.
Wow.
Marks would have saved it.
Burn and Sobo just didn't
Who
have
missed-
the
who
communication
missed
on
the
who
mark?
to make
Who was supposed to mark that guy on the outside?
I mean, either Burn or Sobo, I'd imagine, and just neither of them switched
So the
over.
guy overlaps him and no one goes off
yeah,
the
there was like-
ball.
There was two. Oh,
That is terrible. That's just a missed assignment, right?
yeah, I mean, again, it goes back to like just they don't know who's
there's too
gonna
many
pick up
people
who
pinching
where.
in all the time, man. Just
None of them play together, so those. I mean, that's the only thing. I mean, I would imagine it's one of the two, but also there's like no. I mean, it was pretty much just the back line because they had all been pushed up so high. It was a counter, so it was just the back line. They had no midfield support really. It looked like at all.
yeah, there was no one.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, if not now, when? It's a great time for a hydration break, everybody. You need to be hydrated. We do too. Because this is some bullshit.
Yeah,
Oh,
this-
man. Well, I like to reminisce, Lee, and I'm thinking about how we felt at halftime. Kind of feels like I'm right back there.
Yeah. And they should probably make some subs too. It's like the 75th minute.
Wow, that would make too much sense, man.
Yeah, especially on such a good weather night to have a lot of energy and continue with it. Oh, come on. I am still looking at the crowd though. I haven't seen anyone.
They just had that one shot after the goal. They showed
I know,
like
but
eight
have we
people.
seen anyone there's no one there that's a CLTFC fan, unless they came with the team somehow. Do you think there's anyone in that stadium right now that's a fan of Charlotte FC?
I'm sure there's a couple.
Who would waste that money?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Friday night game. I mean, listen, we do pretty okay, Bam, and we got like what?
Yeah.
6 people on right now. I mean,
That's true.
It dog days of summer, all the different reasons, all the other soccer out there tonight,
Yeah.
and 5 draws in a row into a loss to Montreal.
I mean, 8 straight.
Laying it down.
Here's what's crazy about that. So the longest streak without a win simultaneously happening within that is their
Hey.
longest unbeaten streak ever as a team.
Oh.
Also, I think
Wow.
that's like a perfect symbol for Charlotte FC's season to have their longest unbeaten streak in team history within their longest streak without a win.
That Charlotte, that's Lee. Charlotte's gonna Charlotte.
Yeah. There
Well, at
it
least we're
is.
getting our subs. Here comes Carowin and Bender.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, you got to go for something.
Yeah, right. Ben Bender. Ben Benny. So he's coming on as a midfielder?
Yeah, he's replacing Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays our field, so he'll just be hopefully just staying high.
It's too late though.
But
Is it too late? I don't know.
I I mean, you're
Let's
giving
hope
this man 10 minutes to get into the game and score.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it's like that, if it feels 100 degrees, I don't know why you wouldn't start making subs a little bit earlier.
Well, it's cooled down now. It's like 90 now, I think.
Yeah, you're right. They probably were good.
I mean, that first half, they were like everyone was drenched.
Yeah,
They've been completely soaked, and now they look kind of dry. Oh, there's your brass again. You hear those horns playing?
I do.
Y'all need to get on that. Bam and the top
I
big
do.
world. Get someone on
Yeah.
how they can have horns in the stadium.
Stadium doesn't allow it.
But the MLS in a Leagues Cup game, but not an MLS game, I guess.
I don't know. I just know.
Oh, you think it's only our
I
stadium?
think it's just
Yeah.
Charlotte.
It's Bank of America thing.
I think Atlanta does. I mean, not Atlanta. I think Austin does.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, they have like a full like. They sound like they have a full
Man,
marching band in there.
No, man, that's got to be some bullshit. There's no way there's some ordinance that having a trumpet and a trombone or whatever is like some sort of breaking the rules of weapons in a public space or some shit. There is no way. We got to figure that out.
Take him.
Go, Carolyn.
Look. Oh, look.
FC.
I hear him.
Charlotte. FC. Charlotte. FC. It does sound like Charlotte FC if you hear it.
Oh, Camille beat him.
In the box.
Camille's playing hard, man.
Yeah, he's put the effort out.
I think he's all right, man.
Yeah, I think he's a solid piece, you know.
You just need to buy him down.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, he doesn't feel DP-ish.
And I think that you could just also just use a DP, like a serious upgrade in the midfield.
Right.
So I think that's more than anything. If like you can drop down Camille, and then just have a DP midfielder, I think that would be pretty clutch. I'd say most of the top teams right now have at least one DP in their midfield, if not two, honestly.
Interesting.
Oh boy.
You Dutchman.
So, you probably you've caught up by now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought Alan Velasco was gonna just burn, but he didn't. So that's those counterattacks. I just feel like they get so lost in like any countering situation because they just always push up so high. They just
I mean, any game, we sort of get lost.
yeah. But besides all the other times they get lost, I mean, like also more specifically when they get lost on counters.
It's just so boring to watch Charlotte. It's like it's just. And the problem is we can't even do the basics right.
Yeah.
Hey, we have more possession than they did.
Possession FC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Western almost found him there, but again, that's just like it's the same. Is he on?
No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, thank God it's MLS finishing.
Yeah. You're just like done giving Colleen a good save. You're just like MLS.
Yeah, it is though,
You're
right?
like, that's done.
I feel like if it was been any other league, they would have scored that.
Definitely could have put a note.
Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe not.
Marks would have saved it, and then he would have put it down and gone and dribbled it all the way and scored that.
pull the keeper, but like actually pull the keeper and let him go forward.
Yeah. Cambridge is coming on for Camille.
Let's go.
Need to put it. That's what I'm saying. Like it was basically right at him, right?
Yeah.
Remember his last save was like really right at him. It was a rocket, but it was right into his chest.
I believe. Yeah, man.
So then it also kind of sets up for an intense situation. If you end up finding a goal, you've got a decent amount of like pretty young, inexperienced players out there now potentially having to take PKs. You got Bender, Brandon Cambridge, Privet. I bet you at least one of them probably has to take a PK.
Valid point.
His eyes are intense.
If they can find the goal. I mean, I'm jumping the gun because we haven't looked much like
doing shit.
Yeah. Much like we have a solution.
National Soccer Hall of Fame.
And
oh, what the? Are you serious?
What?
They didn't call it. Oh my god. That's hilarious. That's a pretty big flop.
what do we think about that offside call, man, on Carroll though?
I mean, I have to rewatch it. I wasn't paying attention to Carolyn.
They said he was basically obstructing the keeper's view when he
was he offside though? Because I mean, you're allowed to obstruct.
He was standing in an offside position. Yeah.
Well, I'll have to rewatch and see how obstructive it looked. Those calls are always like, God, they're kind of subjective. I feel like those ones specifically, just because it's like, which they shouldn't be, because it's like pretty obvious whether or not something is truly obstructive. But and then in that case, it's also like, I mean, dude, Arfield put that in the corner. So like, what are you gonna do? Like, I don't even know if. I mean, I'll have to rewatch it and see. Maybe let us put one away anyway, and then I won't have to worry about it at all. We'll just move on. I always also I hate that part of like thinking about and evaluating ref decisions. It's just such an annoying part of things.
Right.
Yeah, I retweeted something just a second ago, man. It's the same mistakes over and over again.
The weather's supposed to be really nice in Charlotte tomorrow.
Nice.
In the upper 80s. Sunny skies later.
I mean, if anything, he is making it more attacking, but it's too late, man. All this shit.
Well, I mean, you put in Ajume for the last minute just to try to like lop something. I mean, right now, I mean, for this corner kick, you kind of just want Ajume in there, right?
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but it's still, I mean, we're on the 89th minute.
Yeah. I mean, you're just looking for him to try to get
anything.
And yeah, just one head on the ball.
How tall is he?
Like 6'4", 6'5".
He's about that tall.
Yeah.
Taller than your screen?
Yeah. If you zoom in.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Dang, Aljamain came out firing, heated. I honestly don't think it had anything to do with the Aljamain foul. I think Shobashinsky like kicked him in the stomach.
Hey, did he even touch him?
Aljamain kind of nudged him, but I think they were freaking out on Aljamain for hurting him, and I think Shobashinsky kind of went for the ball at the end there and kind of kicked him a little bit.
Shit. 8
What do they call
minutes.
that? A little bit afters? A little bit
Yeah, a
after.
little bit afters.
Yeah,
8 minutes of injury time.
nice.
Congratulations, Lee. We definitely have another 8 minutes.
Oh, I'm so excited, man.
I know, I can tell.
Just can't hide it. You know.
I believe the word is palpable.
Ooh, look at you throwing out big
I like words.
words. Are good. Uh, yep. That's exactly how I feel, JT.
Yep.
Like, where was that pass going to?
Is the women's game over, people out there?
Yeah, Kyle posted it was like I think 3-0 was the final score.
Oh, why, man? Why can't we win a fucking game? Just one game.
I just hope by the end of the season, we find some sort of consistency and identity.
No, we're not going to do that until Latenzio's out. He's not going to go until the
Yeah,
end.
but sure, but if that happens, then you have to redo everything with the consistency part. So whatever.
Yeah.
Identity.
We're consistent, man. We are consistent. We don't win. We're consistent with that. Oh,
Yikes.
He is a big dude.
Man, so close to getting to that. God, that was high too, man. He soared over everyone on that.
put his head on it.
Yeah.
Ooh, League's Cup wrap up. That's what we're gonna watch after this, right, Lee?
What is it?
They just promoted the League's Cup wrap up show. Comes on after this game.
Oh, great.
I still haven't seen the
You want to see
Messi
all
goal
the
yet.
highlights of the League's Cup tonight?
It's all going to be messy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Messi free kick on repeat,
Yeah. And they're going to talk about it for an hour.
at least.
And then tomorrow, and then it'll be all over.
At least we're here to see. Well, Come on, boys, go!
Oh,
So close, yet so far away.
That's another good title to describe this season.
Yeah, right.
well, the good news is we only have 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
Theoretically, more than likely. Come on. Put it on goal. Thank you. Do something with it.
Oh boy. Oh my.
Why'd he stop?
I'm really glad. Herrera.
What the
I
fuck?
don't know what Herrera
What was
doing.
that?
I'm just really glad that that's how that went down.
Wow.
They're about
They look dumb.
Ferreira's been about as good at these counterattacks as Charlotte is at defending them. It's like a really nice combination where they just keep really threatening and not finishing though. Except for that one.
What was that?
Charlotte is the
maybe
reason I have anxiety.
Oh man. Get you some Coors Light. Made to chill.
Ajermain's been a handful since he's come on.
Yeah, like somebody said though, he should have came on at the half.
Yeah, he definitely needs to get reps. I mean, there's just definitely no point in him playing at Crown Legacy FC. It's like watching. Hold on.
Nice!
Get in! Who's that? Bender?
Yeah.
Yes. Get in. Yes. Let's go.
Let's go.
Just let him
these
take
are going to
all
penalties,
the
Ben
man.
Bender.
What?
Ben Benny.
And
What a
fucking
call it
Bender.
off?
Yes.
He's on. He's
They
on.
didn't
he's
call
on.
it offside, did they?
No, he's on.
No, I'm just watching.
He's on. Oh, that was nice. Look at that left foot. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh, what a finish.
That was a really clean.
Watch their keeper fall down, disgust with himself. Oh,
Because he knows it's right there at the end.
Yeah.
like some Nintendo
wow.
character. Yeah, Benny.
Come on, don't give it away. You got a minute. Don't give away the point. This is a big point.
But now he goes to PKs.
Well, I know, but still, at least they're in a point out of this. I mean, Dallas is the favorites. You earn a point out of this, and Necaxa loses to Dallas. If that, if that ends up being the result, I mean, Charlotte kind of puts this game or it puts the home game in Charlotte's hands.
I mean, that's got to put more pressure on Lattanzio to start Bender, man. Like, we've all been screaming it for weeks. Like, the last time he played, he scored a brace.
Yeah. I mean, he's honest. He's been absolutely crushing.
Yeah. I mean, people are even tweeting it. Careful, Bender. You keep that up, you'll get benched again.
Careful, Bender. All right. Maybe they just finish it right here. Get all three. I mean, a lot of these young guys, he subbed in all the young guys, and they just seem to have a little bit more fight, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly what we need. Grit.
Coors Light made to chill. Let's go. I'm staying up for this one.
Yeah, I just hate
boys,
how far behind the stream is compared to the watch.
The screen.
Dude,
I know. It's like, I'm debating if I should put it on or not, but it's like, well, if we ever go back and watch it.
It's very painful. Okay, all right. It's at least. It's very difficult. It takes a lot of restraint to not turn my head.
Yeah. I look straight over it. Then it's like the side graphics.
Well, that's one reason I stand up. All right. Entertainment, yes.
Let's go, PKs. If they get 2 here, that's a huge deal.
Are you not entertained? Yes, thank you, Charlotte FC. Thank you, boys.
You're more optimistic right now than I think a lot of Charlotte fans. Charlotte always gives me hope. Hell yeah.
I love those Ben Bender. Benny.
Lucha clearly hasn't been listening to you, Lee.
No,
He's a,
no.
he's a man-
Even out there at the tailgates, I'd tell him, and he's like, "Nope, nope, that's not what we're gonna have."
no. Hope springs eternal.
Yeah, and then we take pictures and go on.
Man, what a good goal by Bender. I mean, he definitely seems like he's upped his level this year. Because I mean, he was producing last season goal wise, but I don't feel like he quite had
He
kind of
knows
same grit and what he kind of brought to the table as he has this year. I feel like last year he was making a lot of mistakes, like turning the ball over and stuff. I don't feel like I've seen quite as much of that.
Well, I think it shows the what you want to see, plus what is the normal progression with someone.
Should we remove this while they do the penalties?
Of his, yes, why not?
Yeah. I mean, we're just gonna have to not look at it the whole time.
Of his talent that whatever he's knowing where to be more. It seems like he's in position better.
Yeah,
he's still finishing pretty good or whatever. He's got a great touch on the ball like he just did then, but he knows where. To me, it seems like he knows where to be more. He's not lost on the field.
yeah.
Noise. All right, I'll be right back.
No, you won't.
Oh, please don't say that.
Yeah, I wonder who's going to even take the PK. They have a lot of young, inexperienced players out there right now.
Yeah.
Who do you think? I mean, Westwood takes a PK.
Bender takes one, right?
Bender takes one probably, right? Carroll,
Bender, Westwood.
Kerwin, maybe.
Yeah.
Who takes a fifth one? I don't know, dude.
Huh?
Huh?
I said, uh-oh.
Burn, maybe?
We don't have no. Burn?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Kalina. I mean, then at that point, you're talking Bronico. I mean, so if you go, I mean, Ajime got to take one.
Oh, he has to, right?
Ajumane's feeling himself at both. I mean, he's scoring goals wherever he plays. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Trent, you're right. I don't know why it took me so long to think that one through, but yeah, it has to be. Ajimane has to. I mean, he's scoring goals wherever he plays constantly. That's the thing. He just needs to be playing in Charlotte. He doesn't need to play for Crown Legacy anymore. It's kind of like for two reasons. I feel like it's not really even teaching him anything. Like he looks significantly better than that league. He looks like, when people were like trying to sneak like 14-year-olds into the 12 and under Little League World Series. Like that's what Ajimane looks like in Crown Legacy FC. It's like a wrap. He doesn't need to be there. That was a great draft pick. I'll give him that. Like that one, he looks every bit like both the side. He just looks like he's gonna be a complete handful for a long time.
Yes, I agree.
Size and speed. I mean, it's just a tough combination to deal with. Because that's not something you have to worry about coaching. It's just there.
All about nerves now. Hopefully they don't get too anxious.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, man, they got that nice small crowd, unanxious crowd.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do it on the parking lot side.
All right, is this when we
just two trucks back there? That's it.
Yeah.
Not intimidating. It is kind of crazy that they would have a soccer-specific stadium and then have one side of the stadium have no seats, and instead they have just a big-ass neon sign and some trucks.
Is this when Kalina actually redeems himself?
What are you talking about, man? Kalina's done okay tonight. I know what you're talking about from the past. Let the past be in the past, man. Come on, let's bring up the happiness, Lee.
I'm tired of you challenging me that, man. I'm allowed to have my own thoughts, man.
Lee, it's the beginning of the weekend. It's Friday night, man, which I always thought was the best night of the week. All right, let's go.
How are you so far? All we see is your elbow. See your whole elbow, almost
So
in your hand.
I got a nice elbow. I'm standing up, man. I'm not sitting down for this.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. Carol's already made one though.
Could they sub? They can't sub
Uh,
Marks in just for this.
No, I mean they could.
Oh my gosh, just drilled it.
Shush.
Oh. God, sorry, dude.
Nice. Yeah, hold it tight.
It's hard not to react.
No,
to
man.
DK,
Count to
dude.
10.
You're like
Count to
7.
10.
Well, just mute yourself, man. Just mute yourself.
Yeah, that's a good.
I'm not watching your face at all. That's another reason I'm standing up. I'm not looking at the screen. I'm just watching the TV.
Come on, save it. Yes, yes. I told you that's why Kalina starts, man.
Let's go. What a save.
Yes, that's why Kalina starts.
He did that, dude. Always. You never even think about putting marks
You
in.
read that
Ah,
completely.
man. Kalina, I would have started Kalina too, man.
You're so smart, Lee.
I am. Put me in, coach. All right, come on, Ben Benny.
Ben Bender. Ben Benny.
Ben Benny. Come on.
Mute yourself. Please.
Yes.
Nice.
He said, I can do what you do, Carol.
Dude, he drilled that one too.
Just right where Carol drilled his.
Yep. Kalina jumped super early on that to say that the Jets should have been paying attention. But I mean, that's Usman's national team, dude. The PKs, they messed up against Panama.
He's going the same way, man. Kalina dived the same way.
Oh, he guessed again.
What the hell?
Sorry, dude.
Bam.
Ah.
Yes.
I mean, I'm glad it's working out in our favor.
Yeah. Damn it, Brian. Look at it. That's it, man. All we need is what? One more. Yeah. See, this is why we start Kalina, man.
Yeah.
All right, don't forget, Brian. We're like 10 seconds behind. Count to 10 before you celebrate.
Just mute yourself.
He did.
All right.
I can still see him jump around though.
I know, but don't look at that screen. I don't look
I'm
at
not, but the TV's right above the screen.
Man,
On.
Come on.
Yes.
Well, you and I are on the same time.
All right, Kalina. Give me one more, Kalina.
And then Lucha's like ahead of all of us, so he had to like stop commenting. So we got like four different stream times going on right now.
Come on, Kalina. Save this and that's it.
Kalina wasn't this good at PKs, like in the in-game PKs. This is like he's like completely reading what they're doing.
So if we win this game,
if he saves this,
whatever.
He saves it in the game.
Mute yourself.
Oh, he went the right way though.
Yeah, he's guessing right. That's all you can ask for. You guessed right. Changed everything. Oh, come on, Ajmerman.
Well, we scored this and we win.
Yeah, it's locked in. This is it.
Come on, baby. right down the middle. Yeah, baby. We are the champions.
Yes,
We are the champions.
I never doubted it. I
We're
never
winning the
doubted
whole
it.
thing, man. There was never
I
no
knew
doubt,
that shit
man.
was
We're
gonna
winning
happen.
this whole thing, man.
Oh hell yeah!
Let's go. Woo.
Let's
And yeah,
go.
like Kyle says, man, a draw next games locks us in, man, for the next stage. Yeah.
Latanzio in.
All we need is a draw. Let's go. Let's not get carried away, JT. You did tell us, Edgar. You definitely did, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
That's good. It's good for them to persevere
Yes.
and to come out with the win. And like you said, Lee, clean all the way.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Benny. That clutch goal in the 97th, 98th minute.
Yeah, that was right. I mean, with like a minute to go in stoppage time. I mean, but that's what this. I mean, ideally, this tournament can be, right? Is just an opportunity to kind of reset and build some momentum.
Well, I mean, shit. Start Bender.
Yeah, for sure. Over Bronico, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, Bronico was playing high up the pitch, you know, like he was playing where Bender would play, and Bender he's just shown to be so much more clinical, like in just every way.
Who's man in the match?
Kamongo, the young kid, he had a goal and an assist for Dallas.
Benny.
All right, folks. Well,
coming in and making it happen.
Charlotte doesn't make it easy, man. Hey, we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight, man. We're gonna let y'all jump over and watch the Messi show that's gonna be this League Cup update.
Yeah.
So with that being said, Brian, where can people find you, man?
Yeah, y'all can find me on Twitter at Bam Mauer Media. You can also find all my written content at topbin90.com. I actually just had a preview article come out about this game and had Kamongo as one of the players to watch. The guy who scored a goal and assist.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, and likewise, you can find us here at Charlotte. All of the stuff on socials, TFC Fan TV, for the fans, by the fans.
Damn it!
All right, we'll see y'all. Have a good night.
Peace.